In a recent GLI session, we discussed the advantages and disadvantages of personal ambition. Groups identified the effects of personal ambition and how it is actually more advantageous not to operate from a position of personal ambition. As GLI, we are committed to building a values-based lifestyle beyond consideration of our own personal desires. In this video, some of our members share what they have learnt about personal ambition and how this changes the considerations behind their decision making.
Personal ambition can be very subtle, masquerading as a variety of well-meaning or seemingly good intentions. But the truth is, our personal ambition can only be evaluated according to our motivations and desires. Therefore, it is important that all our motivations and all our desires originate from correct positions, not influenced by external circumstances or misconceptions of success. The image I've chosen to represent this is one of a plumb bob or a plumb line. A plumb bob is a heavy weight suspended on a string that is used to find a vertical reference line in building and construction. What this conveys is that if I remain upright, in alignment and centered, then I'm less likely to be pulled out of position, chasing after wrong motivations and wrong ambitions.
Personal ambition can often overrule the accurate structures which are in place to grow me.
It can make me blind to the errors of my own judgment or unable to see the bigger picture or the more important things.
The key to stopping personal ambition and keeping it at bay is by setting your sights on something higher than yourself.
Learning to yoke my own ambition with what's accurate is my first step towards a sustainable future.
Focusing on the values I hold and what I can contribute rather than take leads to a life of purpose. I have chosen the image of tunnel vision because I lock my gaze on the values I hold and a purpose that is bigger than myself. Because ultimately, what I look at, think about, gaze on is what will come through in my actions.
I would like to compare this focus to an athlete who is starting in the blocks in a 100-meter race. Their entire focus and attention is on their lane and them reaching the finish line as quickly as possible.
You know, when you capture vision, you can influence people and you can excel inside of yourself, and you can actually impact those people around you in your spheres positively.
My image is of me, my dad and my mum. They're a brilliant example of people who have had to die to own ambition in order to grow a more sustainable lifestyle.
In listening to these members, we have learned that we can be motivated by different things. One motivation is personal ambition, which will cause us to act and see things one way. Another option is to be motivated by values, which causes us to act and see things another way. Personal ambitions can be changeable and cloud our judgment, but as GLI, we are governed by our values, which install our actions with vision and purpose, making our choices clear. Values widen our sight to see beyond ourselves and in turn positively impact others. This focus on others continued to be a key theme of our next discussion.
Everything I do is for others. I'm not just looking to succeed just for the benefit of myself, but to be a resource for those around me.
Looking not just at what I can get out of something, but what it does to benefit the whole. So making my decisions on a different foundation or a different value system.
I put aside selfishness and drive to think about others and the greater good.
What can I get to bring to others, or what can I do to enhance something else? It's not just about myself.
The image that I've chosen to use is of a foundation. So there's the two elements. There's one of the foundations of a building and the looking to that foundation. What is the foundation for these decisions that I'm making? That's something that I'm keeping in my head as I'm making decisions to make sure that I'm not living in personal ambition.
The image of the globe as a puzzle represents the significance of my life within a context and how I'm a part of something much greater. This shapes and gives meaning to my personal ambitions.
Like the image of the maze, life is a series of choices. Choosing the right way and thinking of others will guide me to the correct path to take and positively affect those around me.
The thing that I've learned and the thing that I'm learning is the power of giving. You know, give when it's uncomfortable, give when it costs you. And without any doubt, and what I've experienced is that you actually get back more than what you put in.
Personal ambition is by nature selfishly motivated. But as these members have stated, we as GLI are not looking out for only ourselves, but instead ask, how can my life contribute to the lives of others? Contributing to the lives of those around us in turn enhances our life. The next group of students delves further into how shifting from a motivation driven by personal ambition to one defined by values-based judgments changes their understanding of who they are. There are some wrong drivers we realized we have to overcome to sustainably and genuinely move away from personal ambition.
I am not driven by cultural or historical events to succeed within my studies. The image of the person leaping from one platform to the other represents a deliberate step out of my comfort zone to break this mentality.
I will not allow things in my environment to stray me away from my purpose. Music, media, ambition, career development, or university marks, or anything pleasing to the eye.
I don't need position, wealth, or competency as much as I need to know the real me.
It is my posture that matters, not all the possessions that I acquire.
My true value is the nature of my character and what I believe in.
I don't want to live my life always thinking and worrying about external things. My ambition is to build the real me. When everything is stripped away, I want to be strong as a person and strong in what I believe in.
The image of the tree on the hill represents the power of difference and being able to stand out amongst the crowd. It also represents sustainability of values over a long period of time.
As these students have shared, refusing to tie our self-worth or identity to achievements, status, possessions, or external opinion means we will not be hooked by the usual motivations of personal ambition. Instead, being grounded in who you are and the values you hold provides a stable foundation from which to live.